What's up, everyone? Hey, iedereen. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Rise with Shine. It is your favorite and only Dutch-based, English-spoken, multicultural female talk show on the internet. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast or watching on YouTube. My name is Shine, and I am your main host, and we're going to have a great conversation today. We have, joining again this episode, our four lovely co-hosts. So we got Kel. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Still processing our conversation from before.
There was a lot happening before.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not get into it.
No. Let's leave that for
Liza wants
another
to. Stay tuned for the chocolate man.
Oh, okay.
Teaser.
I know. How are you doing, Liz?
I'm great. I'm good.
Yeah?
Kind
You
of
look
hungry,
good.
but I'm good.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry though.
After this episode, you're going to get
I'm
some
excited.
food. Yes. How you doing, Doreen?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great.
Great. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Looking into the camera. Hello. Eliza, how are you doing?
Hi. I'm doing well.
Yes?
Yes.
You're doing well?
How are you?
You know, I am very excited about this episode, actually. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so good. But I'm excited that you guys are here. Thank you guys for joining another episode. How was your week, by the way? I'm wondering. What's your week?
Do we have to talk about it?
Really?
It was the last week of school lockdown.
Did you sleep?
Yeah, I did sleep.
Yeah.
A lot, which was great.
Oh, good.
But schools have yet to open, so
I know.
Can you
I'm
manage
just
it?
holding on to hope and Jesus.
What
I'll
happened
pray
to
for
you this
you.
morning? You want to tell the
Oh,
story?
yeah. Our 1-year-old hid my phone in the clean laundry basket, and I looked for it for 15 minutes. It was amazing.
Oh my god.
But he keeps replacing stuff, so he puts like spoons in places where it doesn't go, and then I find like half an apple somewhere. It's incredible.
But I called you yesterday, and your little one was actually licking something. Like, what was he
Yeah.
doing? He was
What?
licking something.
So on our night shelf, we have like these healthy salt lamps, and he licks them. And then he goes like yum yum for real.
He said
Like,
yum
it's-
yum
They're
with
not
it.
really salty, are
Yeah,
they?
they're salty.
They are.
They're like full on salt, and
Oh,
there's
I would
like a light
I
bulb
would
in
do
there.
it too. I get it.
No, it's weird,
You
man.
will do it?
So
I would
whenever
do it.
he's gone,
Just to try.
he's
you
gone
know?
from the living room. He'll be sometimes in our bedroom, just licking my lamp. Yeah, that's a real story.
Just random.
Yeah.
And you just don't hear anything.
No, he'll just be
And
like
you just have to.
yum yum.
That's really
He's
cute.
16 months.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh,
Adventures.
I love it.
It's the yum yum for me.
Yeah.
It's a yum yum for me. Yeah. How was your week, Cal? Because you told me a little bit about your playlist.
Oh
Do you
my,
wanna
oh
your-
my god, I don't know if I need to tell this, but like every month you get like an email with the album that you're listening most to, the artist, and it was quite shocking for me that the top artist was BTS.
Was it?
Surprise,
Was it
surprise.
really?
Surprise.
It was actually, it is, because I listen to a variety of music, but yeah,
Apparently
it
not
kind of
anymore.
shocked me. Yeah.
But you are influencing us, like with the whole
Yes.
Korean thing.
I'm
'cause we
telling
talked about it.
Last week I got home, and the first thing I did, I was like, I need to know who BTS is.
Oh,
I
you didn't
need to
even know?
But it's such an interesting culture. I don't know. I'm fascinated by it, like the whole culture, and yeah, I don't know. But it's good that this world is opening for more than just Western world.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
it's
sure.
great.
The funny thing is, like, it was so interesting because I feel like it's such a new world opening up. So yesterday night I was eating my dinner, casually, just yum yum, eating, eating my dinner, and all of a sudden I hear R&B music in the background, and my sister was watching TV, and I love my R&B, so I was like eating dinner, and I was just jamming to the R&B, and all of a sudden I'm like, this is not in English. And so I turn around and I see like 5 Korean men
No way.
on the TV
Yeah.
screen, like those old school R&B music videos where you have like the
dancing and
the
stuff?
dancing like in the middle of the night, the rain and all that
Oh,
stuff.
no.
You're kidding me.
They were doing like it was straight up Korean how do you even call it, like K R&B? Like I don't even know, but it was so
Actually,
interesting.
it's just R&B. but
R&B.
It's because it's from Korea. I think
Yeah.
that.
But it was so interesting. I loved it actually. I was like,
that
oh
we're
wow,
opening for new
It's
cultures.
jamming.
Yeah.
I know, it's pretty
love it.
cool. I
Yeah.
love it.
I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out. It's seriously so good.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole thing. Like I was watching a documentary about it as well. Like I think one of the Korean bands.
Yeah, I
But
think Blackpink. That one was
Blackpink.
on Netflix.
Yes.
So it's
Oh,
quite
yeah.
known.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, I saw it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
Yeah, and they train for like 7 years, 7 or
Yeah,
8
but
years sometimes to become like part of the boy band or
Their
the girl band.
determination and their focus and yeah, it's incredible.
It is so interesting.
It's not always good, I think, but still,
Wow.
it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Anyway, back to the conversation.
Off topic.
Off topic. What we actually want to talk about in this episode is friendships. I don't know why I have the Friends theme song in my head, but I want to talk about friendship because I feel like it's such an important topic to talk about because healthy friendships are super vital, important, and I don't know if you guys heard it, but you know, especially in this culture that we live, you hear a lot of people saying like good friends are hard to find. You know, you hear the term like fake friends and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's good to have a conversation about it. But how has it been for you guys? Has it been hard or easy over the years to find good friends?
I think it's definitely been seasonal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm the oldest one of you guys, and I've seen like some people been in my life for such a long time, and then other people have just been there for a season.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you think, even at my age, like people are really good friends, and then I don't know, your lives just kind of drift apart, and sometimes that's really hard to process. Even you know,
But why does that happen then? Because of kids
Uh,
or
well,
busy?
I think you know, you lead your own lives, and I think yeah, and especially you know during this whole season that we find ourselves in, or in the past year, like so many things have changed, and like we've been at home more often,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So you're more with your family and
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
like what we found out as a family is that some of our friendships were so functional based, you know.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah,
Mm.
because we would go to the same, you know, hangouts or events or whatever, and you could be friendly, and then all of a sudden when you're like more in your own, I guess, family space or whatever,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you found out like, oh wait, that friendship wasn't as deep as I thought it was. It was more like based on, you know, our mutual
yeah.
interests, or
I
Yeah.
can relate to that.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, especially the times we're living in right now with COVID and all the restrictions. You're like, that's for me. Then I really found out who are actually close to me and who
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and the friendships that kind of drifted apart a bit. It was more like if we don't have the possibility of going out and having drinks or meeting somewhere or like doing things, then you do less. So you see each other less, so you talk less.
Yeah.
And
So it's more superficial.
it's- yeah, you find out. I found out that
In a way, it takes more
Who are-
effort
yeah,
this season
it does.
to really invest into
it
friendships.
does. It does.
think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you know that if it takes effort, then you actually know the strength of that relationship. I feel
Yeah.
like though,
Yeah.
right? So how's it been for you? Like
Yeah, I
over the
think in
years?
this season you really see like who your real
Yeah,
good
exactly.
friends
Yeah.
are.
Mm.
Because I think like especially since you start working, there's something changed for me about friends, because you're busier, you don't have that much
Right.
time,
Yeah.
so you're really selective in the time that you have and how you spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But especially in this season now, like you really have to. It's not that you're meeting a lot, so you have to put the effort in, and you don't put the effort with everyone.
No.
So
You don't even have the time to do that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Although I
Yeah.
don't think necessarily you need to see each other a whole lot in order to be good friends. Like
Yeah.
I have this one
Yeah,
friend, she
true.
lives overseas. We don't speak to each other a whole lot, like maybe once every 2 months. But when we do, like
Yeah.
instantly, it's like
It's the
family.
it's always
you know?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you talked
So,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's also that. But
Yeah, those are the only friendships I want as well.
just move. Just
Yeah.
move.
Just
It sounds really bad, but I just love it when it's just relaxed.
Yeah.
yeah.
I talk to you when I talk to you. I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
And there's some
Yeah.
people that I see all the time,
Mm.
and there's some people that I don't see that much. But
But
we
it's all
both know
good.
it's good.
Yeah,
You know?
it's
We're
all
just
good.
friends.
for
and
sure.
Yeah.
We're just busy, and we're both doing our own thing, and that's why we don't see each other as much. But it doesn't have to change the dynamic of the friendship.
You're
Because I
not gonna,
think
like,
once
fill
it
in.
does,
Mm.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
annoying.
I think you have to be
Yeah.
understanding also about the different schedules or the lifestyle that everybody
Yeah.
has. And
Yeah.
if you're demanding
Yeah.
a lot, then I
Yeah.
don't think that's
Yeah.
healthy neither. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the definition of a friend to you guys? Like, how do you see a friend? Someone who is.
I think there are different levels in friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like that friend that you call and you tell everything, and they know like you're good and you're bad and your worst
Yeah.
things
Mm.
and the most shameful things also you tell to that friend.
Mm.
And you have friends like what you said that you hang out that are fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it's different levels of friends.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think for me, like you just want to have a friend that you can really laugh with, though. Like that's for me really important. Like
Yeah.
we have that all the we have it all the time.
Yeah.
We
That's
just
because I'm funny though. I mean,
you know, keep that up for discussion. No, you're
I hope after this episode the friendship is still intact.
it is, but I like just friends that you can just have fun with, you just laugh with, and also friends where you don't have to talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you can just do your thing. And
Yes.
yeah.
You can just
It's
bring
amazing.
people.
Yeah.
You can
Awkward silence.
coexist.
Or take
with
a
it.
nap.
Yeah. What?
Take a nap.
What?
Take a nap
Yes.
together?
Yeah.
What?
I would go for my friend's house and we take a nap.
Okay. Wait a second. So
It's the
you
best.
you go to
let's
that
have a nap
person's
date.
house
Or they come to my house.
and you
we
just hey,
sleep.
let's
Yeah,
just have
wh-
quality time together.
Napping.
When I was
Let's
a
nap.
teenager, they would just come over all the time. Or I would come over to their house, and it was like, let's watch a movie, and then we'd both take a nap. And then I even had this was last year,
Okay.
with two of my friends. We were having sushi. We ordered sushi, and we were watching Sex in the City. So it was just a lot of fun, a girls' night. And then all of us fell asleep, but.
Wow.
It was really funny because I was looking over like, is she asleep? Is she asleep? Because I was really tired. And then I was looking at them. And then later I
like,
heard that they were
okay.
looking at us. And then her older sister came in because she still lives at home. And her sister came
my
in like,
God.
what are you guys doing? You're asleep. We're hanging out.
Teenagers.
You don't
I
sound
know.
your age at
Yeah.
all. You sound like a mom. I'm sorry.
I
but-
Well, I love to take a nap.
But you know,
Yeah.
that actually sounds kind of nice. If I would have kids and husband and we would just like meet up and be like, let's hang out.
and let's sleep.
Let's just sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just have a nap.
No,
Let's
but
have wine. And
by the
then
time you're
have a
married and you
nap.
have
That's
kids, you just
another
want to have a
level.
chat with like another woman.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to sleep.
Okay.
You can do that when you're at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
no, you
It
want to
sounds nice.
hang
Yeah.
out. You
Okay,
wanna
but
have fun.
what's a friend to you?
I think someone you can fully be yourself with, like what Kelly was saying, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, but also like being able to, you know, just share whatever is in your
Yeah.
heart and not be afraid of their judgment or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And someone also like who, you know, encourages you. Yeah, if you set your mind to certain things, and we all know how hard it is to actually achieve our goals, that you have that friend keeping you not just accountable, but also encouraging you in that order.
Yeah.
And having fun. Yes, you cannot be boring
No.
Yes.
and not be serious all the time.
No.
Definitely
No.
not. No.
You
So
have to be
serious.
funny.
Yeah.
You have to be.
You have to
No.
be funny.
It's just
You can
not,
work on
not
that.
negotiable.
No, you can't work on that.
Yeah.
Well, some people do get funnier over the years, but
It is
No
true.
names, no
it's
names.
true. It's true. Yeah, I won't
Talking
name
about
no names.
yourself.
But I
Elijah.
want funny friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love to laugh. You guys know that I love cracking jokes. So, and especially people that are funnier than me, that's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Funnier
Yeah.
than you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds really
Girl.
bad like that, but I just love it when because I like you guys know I laugh at myself as well at my own jokes, and then I
Oh
just
my
love
God.
when some people come in and they're just hilarious,
Yeah.
and I
love
consider
it.
them funnier than myself.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I really wanted to share that how funny I am.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, okay. So Liz, what's a friend to you?
Friend to me is, let's see, iron sharpens iron. A friend that you can grow with, a friend that challenges you, and yeah, that like everything y'all said, I agree. But
Yeah.
iron sharpens iron. That's what it is, right?
Yeah. So explain what does that actually mean?
It means that you can be straight with each other.
Yes.
Like if you're doing something that is may be harmful for you.
Yes, we do.
Uh-huh.
You do stuff
You
that's
know,
Yes, we
harmful?
do.
You know, it's
Yes,
gonna,
yes,
you know you're gonna
yes,
burn your
we do.
hand. Why do that? You know, and a friend is like,
She's like, no, don't touch.
stop. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Get your act together. Stop it.
Yeah.
I can
Like
hear
a
myself
mirror.
right now.
A friend, a good friend,
Although
would
that
support
can
you.
backfire.
it can. But then again, that is also the depth of the friendship that is important. If you are in a friendship where you trust each other on a certain level, that you can and you need to be able to receive feedback well as well. So to not get like offended or anything.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
Because I think a lot of people actually say that. They want to be held accountable. And I think we all would say that. But it's actually really hard when the rubber hits the road, when someone confronts you
Yeah.
about stuff.
It's hard.
Like, your friendship needs to be tight.
Yeah.
Because I've seen friendships, just blow up over people keeping each other accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard
is
sometimes
hard.
to hear it. That's
It
why you
is.
have to be open for it.
Yeah.
And at the moment, sometimes like I even had a situation that I got a little bit mad. Like, why are you telling me this? But at the end, that was one of the best advices I've ever received.
yeah.
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 It's also
The thing
because
is-
you've been
Yeah.
so vulnerable with your friend.
Yeah.
And when they say something to you, it actually hits home way more than
yeah.
just
Yeah.
a random person
Yeah.
will tell you something.
Yeah, but I think it's also the timing that you decide to share that or to be straight up with your friend. Because I think in the moment when you're going through something, you're sharing something, then you actually just want to be heard. And then after, if after it's sunk a bit, then you can be like, okay, well, maybe it's not a very good idea if you do that, because you have certain I've had this conversation with you a few days ago, and it wasn't fun to hear. I didn't like you at that moment. I really didn't. But
Yeah.
after a few hours the next day, maybe 2-3 days after,
A week.
I was like,
after a nap,
After a nap.
I was like, oh, maybe she's right. But
I'm always
But
right.
I think
so
there's
that's
a
good.
difference between encouragers and enablers. I mean, enabling people are I think that's usually unhealthy. When you do stuff that you see that, I think, quite often in the entertainment industry, where people just get told all the time, oh, you're amazing, you're doing
I
so
hate
great.
that.
And they're actually destroying their
yeah.
lives
Yeah.
because they have all these enablers around them.
right.
Yeah. Yaysayers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But honestly, okay, so how do you guys get to that point? Do you guys get to the point easy, or is it hard for you to actually open yourself up? So, for instance, you meet a new friend, right? You meet someone amazing. Do you guys is it hard for you to get to a point where you can trust the person, that you can be open enough to share things and also to hear those things? Or does it take a long time to actually trust a person?
Well, I think first off, it's not what you say, it's how you say something. And it also has to do with the person. Can they take criticism? Because some people just really can't take criticism. So I think you can always say something really rough in a nice way, where where your point still comes across, but they don't feel hurt or, they don't feel that you are
Offended.
mean or offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, I don't trust easy, and I don't really talk about my personal issues or whatever with someone I just met. And it's also, I'm really blessed in the sense that I've had friends for years and years, the same friends. So I have people to talk to to talk about my stuff with, and I have a sister, and
Yeah.
she's my best friend.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
above
good.
all other friends,
Yeah.
she is my best friend. So
Yeah.
I have her built in. So
Yeah.
whenever
Shout out to the sister.
hey sissy, but love you, girl. But whenever something's really going on, I talk to her and she talks to me, and that's the safest place I could go
Yeah.
Yeah.
at
I
the end
love
of the
that.
day.
yeah, that's great.
So
Yeah.
all the new friends that I make are not friends that I
I think you have to be
Go.
wise, yeah.
Yeah.
When you meet
Yeah.
a new person, you can have that instant chemistry, this great click, and that's awesome. But, I find it really hard to not, be fully, here are my cards on the table. But you still have to be wise. Like, what are you going to, share and at which level? I think you can be open, but you don't need to necessarily share your deepest things. Like,
Yeah.
let the friendship prove
Exactly.
itself over time.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Because
Yeah.
it's not that I'm not
100%.
open. I'm very open. You can
Yeah.
ask me
But it takes
anything, but and it can take time. And I'm not like a. It's not like I'm a hard person to talk to because I will
No,
tell
not
you.
at all.
No, you're very easy actually to
Oh,
talk
thank
to.
you.
But some things go naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's just like
Yeah.
I think you have to let things flow in a way,
Yeah.
and
Sometimes
don't
you
try
just-
too
yeah.
hard. You know,
Sometimes
like,
you just have
yeah,
connection with
just let
someone.
it
Try too
flow.
hard, it's gonna be
Yeah.
awkward.
But do you
and
know these friendships where people really want to be close to you, but it's just not
that's
going?
just you because you're famous.
Hashtag
I'm not.
she was on TV.
No, I'm
People.
not.
Yes.
But I had this person, and this person really was pushing to be friends, and it just wasn't going naturally.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And it's
run.
really hard because it's a nice person. Nothing wrong with the person, you know?
Yeah.
But something you don't always have to.
Was it a boy?
No, it was a girl.
Okay.
But you don't always have to mesh with this person. It doesn't always have to be like, oh, I know you, so we're friends now. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And
But then how do you tell the person? Like, how did you have a conversation with
you
her?
ain't my friend. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh my god.
I was just like, let's just let it breathe for a little bit
Yeah.
because
Did you
now,
actually say that?
yes, I did.
It's
That's
not you,
bold.
it's me.
It's not me, it's you.
if someone tells you that, it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's so true.
Right.
But I just had to be honest. I was like, let's just let it breathe. Let's just let it be natural and see.
Just chill.
Where it goes.
Yeah, because it's way more relaxed that way. I don't want to feel like, oh my God, let me say something nice to her right now because we're
Yeah.
friends, or let me not say this mean thing or something, or
Yeah.
let me
that you
not be
feel like
honest.
suffocated.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I will
drink.
like.
I don't like that.
Yeah, because you
I
got
won't,
the
like,
you
answer,
got
I'll
the you got the no drama policy. You don't
Yeah.
want any
No,
of
but
that.
If I feel like it's also with my family of everyone. If I feel like they're calling me all the time and
They're
they want like
suffocating you.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
okay, leave me alone.
Much.
Leave me alone.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, have you guys been hurt by friendships?
Yes.
Who
Yeah?
hasn't?
Yeah. Who hasn't?
Girl,
hasn't?
listen. Let me just let this
How
hand
about you?
go. Definitely be hurt by friendships for sure, especially in my teenage years. I remember there were like I had a very good friend. I think I felt like we were best friends. And so basically we were hanging out all the time. Like we were singing together. That was our common interest. We were singing together, just having so much fun. Went to the same community, like, same events, like all that. It was so much fun. I really consider her like my best friend. And then she started hanging out with another friend who was also my friend as well. So I just remember very vividly that we had a sleepover with multiple girls. And all of a sudden, at this sleepover, she and that other friend were basically sharing with the entire group that they were best friends, and and I was like looking at that, and I was like, oh,
I thought we were best friends.
yeah, I thought we
that
were best
sucks.
friends, or
Yeah.
that we were cool, and that honestly it really hurt me.
Yeah, can imagine.
That really hurt me. And when you're a teenager, like that, that can really, do something, affect you.
Yeah, you feel excluded. From,
Yeah, for sure.
Feeling excluded is
Yeah,
really tough.
100%. Yeah,
it
serious.
sucks.
And that really hurt my feelings. And so, I felt like over the years, for me, it became very hard to trust someone right away. And I still have that actually, where it's hard for me to then trust someone, because I'm like, okay, let's just wait out this friendship first before we're gonna talk about, we're good friends and stuff, because we might not feel the same way, so let's just chill a bit. But yeah, definitely been hurt, man.
I feel like with
Serious.
yeah. That's horrible. I feel like with women though, because there's often way more emotions involved than it would be between two guys. It gets so like, build up, and then when hurt happens, it's so painful. I've heard that, I don't know if this is true, you guys have to comment below, but when guys have like an argument or whatever, or they don't agree, they'll just be like, oh, you were a jerk, yeah, you're a jerk, okay, let's move on.
Well, the boys actually be worse than the
Really?
girls.
I haven't heard that though.
I have. Like they gossip about
Okay,
each
do you
other
mean
and
boys
about
or men?
definitely boys, definitely the
Okay,
boys.
yeah, I don't
Like-
hang out with boys, so.
But like they should be over that by
Really?
the age that I'm talking about, like early 20s.
I don't know any
They
of
should be
those.
over.
So
over
wait,
it.
what happens? Like they just talk to each other or behind their
Yes.
backs?
Yes, they talk about each other behind their backs. They talk about each other's girlfriends.
No.
Yes.
What?
Okay, you need different boyfriends.
different-
No, they're not my friends. I didn't say that.
Well,
But-
I thought it was. I
thought it was
I
way
definitely
more
thought it
low
was more like you,
maintenance.
like, oh, like, yo,
No,
let's just get over it.
You're
a lot of
jerk.
times
Okay,
they're
let's
worse.
Oh, wow, that's very
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, so
Yeah,
then.
because that's the
Well,
thing.
there
People,
goes my point.
I know. Sorry.
Can you comment below?
I know, I do wonder, actually.
No,
For all the
I've
men
just heard a
listening.
lot of but I also heard
Really?
what you were just
Maybe it's
talking
an
about.
age thing as well, because we're like different generations.
Yeah, I feel like men,
could
like
be.
actual.
They don't even hang
Mature
out,
men.
man.
They're
just
Like
Yeah.
once they have a
younger.
family, they just sit at home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love my husband,
Yeah.
but it's true.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Maybe boys still hang out, and then you get the drama as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
So,
just-
so Kel, talk about a no drama policy. What
Yeah,
do you? That's
oh
I think
yeah,
that's cool.
the no drama policy. Actually, in one friend group, we have. Yeah, it's not that we've signed something, but over the years,
sign a
we-
contract.
yeah, we call it the no drama policy, and actually, it's about like we're good friends. So if there's something, just talk about it. Just go to the person, not go to the other friend in the group,
Yeah, that's
and start
horrible.
things.
Yeah.
But just say things that it doesn't build up, that you don't have attitudes, that you don't have those things now in group chats that one
People leave
person
that
that gets
group.
out
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not responding. You don't want that. And actually that has made it that friendship is really great. And we're friends for like I think over 10 years. And
think
I
it's really
like
good.
that.
That's great.
Because
love it,
when there's something and there's where problems come, when you don't talk about it, then you think, okay, that person thinks this about me,
Yeah, you
or
start
you
feeling-
create
start
your
feeling things
own
really
world
off.
about
Yes.
it,
Yeah.
and
Can't
you
stand that.
add things up, and then you go and talk to another person. That person has another opinion,
Yeah.
and before you know it, maybe you can even ruin this friendship. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can be very toxic. It can become
Yeah.
very
Yes.
toxic,
Toxic,
actually.
yeah.
We don't
'Cause
like toxic.
We don't actually. There's quite some people that have friendships with people that is very toxic, actually. So how do you guys see that? Like, what is a toxic friendship? What are the signs of a toxic friendship?
Too clingy,
Yeah.
Mm.
Codependency.
one-upping.
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
What is one?
What? Yeah. What is one-upping?
So it's like
Tell the grandma.
I got.
I don't know that word.
I don't know what it is either. It's like, oh, I got these new shoes. I got them from Dr. Martens. Oh, well, I got the new Prada boots, and they're really.
Yeah,
cute.
I bought
that
a
doesn't
Louis
happen
Vuitton
after you're
bag.
30, I think. I don't know.
It happens after you're 30. I know. I have friends
Which
in their
world do I
30s,
live in?
and they
What?
experience this.
Kind of comparing and
Really?
comparing
It's
and
a
like I'm better than
comparison.
you.
Like, what are we in kindergarten?
And where did you get your couch from? Oh, well, I got it from this actually exclusive custom store.
Oh, please.
Oh
It's
yeah, when
disgusting.
you're older and you have a job and you're settled and you have more money, that people start.
No, people do it now, even when they're broke. No,
Yeah.
seriously.
True.
Wow.
It's
There's
facts.
this
True.
quote: "Stop
Facts.
impressing people with money that you don't have."
Yes.
Because those people probably don't even
Yeah.
care about
Seriously.
you that much.
But it's not a true friendship as well then.
Yeah.
But I
for
think that
sure.
is toxic.
Because you're
Like
competing
yeah.
with me the
when
whole
you're
time.
competing and you cannot be happy
For
with each
someone.
other.
Jealousy.
Yeah, I think
Jealousy.
that is
Yeah.
like the toxiest thing ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, jealousy is the worst.
Yeah. Mm-mm. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like, for every episode, we don't want to just, talk the talk, but we want to have, we want to encourage someone, anyone who's listening, all of our listeners, we want to encourage them with some tips that helped us, from our own personal experiences. So I feel like let's just give them 5 signs how to recognize a healthy friendship. So 5 signs. So I think everyone already has one. So Kel, you want to share yours?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of the opposite, but people that don't drain you. If you feel like drained every time you
Yeah.
see the person, you're like, oh my god, all my energy is
See
out
it
of
for
my
weeks.
body.
Need to
Yeah, so
recharge.
yeah, that you
Yeah.
have like a positivity, that you
Yeah, I love that.
encourage each other. It's another vibe than people that drain you and you're like, oh my god, they got all the energy out of my body. So yeah,
for
I would
sure.
say that.
Yeah, I love that point. Mhm.
Yeah, I would say motivate each other to do and to be better. Because if you have a friend that's encouraging you to, work out or whatever goal you've set, I think that's the best thing. And
love
also in your character, like be a better person. You
Yeah,
said you
grow
weren't going to,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah.
So yeah, motivating each other, really
Yeah.
important.
I would say, I think, you know, a little bit what you said, like iron sharpens iron, feeling comfortable enough to confront each other. I think that's a sign of a healthy relationship, that you're just open and honest with each other, and that you can just have an authentic conversation about things that might sting, but that person will appreciate it. For
After
sure.
5 days.
After a nap.
After that, yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon, you know, you recognize it when there's no envy, there's no strife, there is no competition between the two of you, or four, whatever. You are each other's encourager. You don't enable necessarily, you encourage. There's a difference.
Love that.
Yeah.
And I would say reliability. I would be like someone that is, if you're both really available for each other in times where you really know, okay, this person needs me, so I show up, even though I may not always have the time, but she needs me, so
That's
I'll be
when you
there.
know, like, you're a good friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the real ones.
Those are the real ones.
Yeah.
Good
That
friend.
notice, even though you don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
They're just there.
And you know they're busy, but they're still there for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Well, all right, those are the 5 signs of a healthy relationship, but there are probably more. But you can let us know, guys, everyone who's listening to our podcast or watching on YouTube. Can you relate to us? We would love to hear what you think during our conversation. And we just want to thank you so much for listening. You can support us by subscribing to our channels on every podcast platform, on YouTube. And we want to thank you again so much for listening. This was a really nice conversation. I loved it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so much for watching our show. This is Rise with Shine. See you later.